friends. This is the Organizer Advisor here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. We are on day 11 of our 30-day total life transformation, and we have finished our first major room, every nook and cranny clean, decluttered, and organized. That was the primary bedroom, but I wanted to mention a couple of things before we moved on to the next bedroom. You want to make sure that you have your safety equipment. Now, in each room, you should have a flashlight. So we're going to talk about flashlights a little later as our organized to utilize. This is in the case that you lose power or you need to get up for an emergency. This is going to keep you from having any kind of tripping accident, or if you need to check on something. Another thing that I suggest is a fire extinguisher, at least in every other room. I like to have a small fire extinguisher in every major room of the house. So this includes the primary bedroom, all the other bedrooms, and then I keep one in my kitchen, and I keep one in my laundry room, in the garage, and any other storage areas. They're fairly inexpensive. I've seen them as low as $12. So you can get a small fire extinguisher that's going to enhance the safety of your home. And then lastly, of course, you want to make sure that you have a smoke detector and or carbon monoxide detector in your home. Some say one on each floor. I have one in each room. So that way it just gives me that added layer of protection in the case that there is a fire. I want the early warning system. Okay, so as we finish each room, make sure that you have those safety features installed. One last thing is, if you have secondary bedrooms that are upstairs, second level bedrooms, you may even want to make sure that you have an escape ladder. This is in the case that there is some sort of situation where you can't use the stairs. You would be able to use a ladder to exit out a window from a second story or third story room. So just some suggestions just to make our homes that much safer. Let's get started on day 11. Okay, we're going to start the second bedroom. This could be a guest room, could be a children's room, could be just an extra bedroom that you have. We're going to start our every nook and cranny cleaning process. Remember, we start with the ceiling, so cover anything in this room that you don't want to get any dust and debris on. You can use an old shower curtain, an old drop cloth. You can use an old bed sheet, anything that you can cover, like electronics or upholstery. And then we want to sweep that ceiling. Make sure you're wearing your eye protection. And this is going to remove any of the lingering dust that gets trapped in that acoustical texture. And this is going to make the breathable air in our home healthier. Also, you're going to clean the light fixture or ceiling fan, whatever you have in that room. And then we're going to focus on the north wall. We're going to use this compass rose strategy, focusing on just one wall a day, cleaning everything on that wall, decluttering every surface on that wall, organizing every organizational storage space on that wall. This is going to help us get that psychological feeling of clean, with everything organized, everything decluttered, and then we have a serene space, which then becomes our soul sanctuary. And that's the whole process of this transformational organization, is creating a sanctuary space in your home where you can rest, relax, and restore. Okay, so that's our every nook and cranny cleaning. For our document organization, we're going to take a little bit of an unconventional document organization. We're going to organize our stationery and gift wrapping. So this is for us to have a dedicated space to store these items for greeting cards, special occasion cards, gift wrap, tissue paper, tape, scissors, bows, ribbons, everything that you need, your gift bags, everything that you need to wrap gifts, to send special occasion cards in the mail, so that you have this dedicated space that is stocked and ready to go, so that you don't have that last minute, oh, I don't even have any wrapping paper and I have to take this gift to this party in 20 minutes. So if we have a well-stocked and dedicated space to store these items, We are going to be proactive in our gift giving, and that's going to reduce our stress. So you can gather all of your stationery items, cards, greeting cards. I even create I use a vase for my pens and all my special writing implements. You'll want to gather your wrapping paper, and you can do all seasonal, special occasion, whatever. And then I create a little bow box. So this has all of my bows and ribbons and labels, and then I have tape and scissors. I have tissue paper, gift bags with tissue paper, all of the things that I'm going to need in order to wrap gifts for birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, promotions, whatever. You're going to have a well-stocked gift wrapping packaging center. I also like to include some boxes or mailers for those things that I want to pop in the mail. And then also you may want to include some stamps so that you have all of those available. There's everything you need in order to send those cards, gifts in the mail, or to wrap your presents. So gather all of your items, group them together, go through them, and then organize them in a way that you can access them, and then create that dedicated space. This is going to help tremendously. Okay, so that's for our document organization. Yes, there is a video in the playlist in document organization. I call it the stationery center. Okay, so another thing is for our organized to utilize, we're going to talk about flashlights today. Now, believe it or not, one of the things that I see often when I am working with clients in their homes is a plethora of flashlights. And the reason is because these often get put into drawers, but then they get to the back of the drawer, something gets put on top of them, and you can't find them when you need them. So you buy another one, and then you can't find that one, so you buy another one. And this is one of the things that I often see for high frequency use items is multiples, duplicates and multiples, because if you're not able to find it when you need it, then you buy it, and then you can't find that when you need it, so then you buy it again. So we want to make sure that we have a dedicated space for our flashlights. Again, I like to store one flashlight in every room, and it can be as small as these little flashlights here. They're very inexpensive, they don't take expensive batteries, and they can be put in a drawer right by your bedside. They can be put in a closet in case you need to see items in the closet. Whatever you need, these are going to be really effective because you're going to save time knowing where that is in each room and then where your dedicated space is, as opposed to digging around all the drawers in the house trying to find one flashlight. Now, this is particularly useful for your domestic partner, because oftentimes one of the most frequently asked questions are, where are the flashlights? And so if you have a dedicated space, you can give a description and a verbal map as to where those are going to be. So that will save you time and frustration, believe me. All right, so what you want to do is just make sure you have the flashlights. I like to go through them and make sure they work. And then I group them together in this little bin. This is my little dedicated space. I even have little tiny flashlights. It works, but I keep them in these little trays, and this goes into a drawer in my kitchen, so that if I lose power or need a flashlight, I know exactly where they are. And then right next to them, I keep my batteries. So that's the second part of our organized to utilize, because without the batteries, the flashlights aren't going to work. So I like to keep certain batteries to go in each type of flashlight that I have. So for my mag light, I'm going to use these. For my little AA's and AAA flashlights, then I have extras for those. I even have little C size And I have the 9 volts. Now here's a really important tip on the 9 volts. You do not want to store these next to anything metal. And in order to prevent any kind of fire, I put a piece of electrical tape over the terminals, because this is going to keep this from accidentally hitting something that is metal, like one of these metal flashlights, and that can heat up those terminals and it can actually generate a fire. So just another safety tip from the Organizer Advisor. You'll want to cover your 9-volt batteries with a piece of electrical tape before you store them. Do not store them next to steel wool. Trust me. And then I have a little cup for all of the batteries for my car remotes. Some of the little flashlights take these little, I don't know what they're called. They're like nickel-sized batteries, but I keep those. I have a spare for my car remote. So I keep that with my batteries, but this way I know that I have batteries for each of my flashlights, so that in the case that the batteries go dead, I have the backup. And then also all those little like designer batteries for all of the little electronics that you have that you may need. Okay, so that's our organized to utilize. Let's move on to our wardrobe. Of course, our color today is brown. Now, we did beige yesterday, so we're moving on to brown today. So gather all of your garments that are brown or shades of brown. And you may even want to gradiate them by shades. And then gather them together, group them, go through them, make sure they're in good wearable condition. They don't need mending, they don't need ironing, and they fit and make you feel fabulous. Put them in the next section of our rainbow closet together, and make sure you include your accessories, shoes, purses, hats, scarves, gloves, outerwear, and that intimate apparel or your ooh la las. All right, and then for our last little bit, remember we are exercising 20 minutes a day now. Doesn't that feel good? Are you noticing a difference? 20 minutes a day, some sort of exercise, and then make sure you're hydrating. Make time for stillness or meditation, 11 minutes. And also eat clean, take vitamins and supplements if you subscribe to that practice, and engage in your daily scheduled health and beauty routine. So if it's Monday when you're watching this, it's facial day. If it's a Tuesday, it's mani-pedi day. Wednesday is deep conditioning hair care day. Thursday is our dental health day. Friday, facial day again. Saturday, outside, fun in the sun with family, friends, and pets. And then Sunday is our rest, relax, restore, and the Sunday prep steps to help us be proactive in planning our next incoming week. This is the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. And I am so excited to walk this journey with you. So may I ask that you please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my Facebook page. Please like those videos, as well as check out my other videos, my playlist, and share these videos with someone that you know is trying to enhance their happiness and transform their life. I am so grateful for you, and I will see you tomorrow for day 12. Until then, I wish you health, happiness, and harmony.